Hello, everyone. Um, I've seen a few different scam alert videos where they're talking about places you shouldn't buy your silver at. I've got a short list here. A lot of them say Bradford Exchange, they're way overpriced. Littleton Coin Company is another one, they're kind of overpriced. Amazon, most time eBay, almost any auction site, because what happens on an auction site, if someone puts something up for bid, what always happens is people start bidding and they've set their reserve higher than the coin is really worth, or somebody bids up the price so high that it far exceeds the value of the coin. So I've never had any luck on any auction site. Now, eBay I have bought once or twice on, and the only reason why I bought on there is because it's a buy it now. Buy it now is the best way to do eBay. Now, moving on to the other places I would not recommend buying. One of the first ones I'm going to say is Mercari, MERCARI.com. They're a large, um, selling person to person kind of site. They do have coins listed a lot. You never know how much, what you're getting or how much it's really worth. And the problem is the people you're dealing with to buy from, you don't know whether they're really smart with their coins and know what they're talking about, or if they're just showing you a coin and then they send you a different one. And so I don't really recommend it, because if you do, you definitely want to contact the seller and see if they have another website or a shop somewhere. Because there's no shop and there's no phone to call, there's a good chance you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. And if the picture doesn't look very good, you know, you may not get anything worth a damn. Now, Esty, which I think is ETSY.com, this site's pretty crazy. I've seen all kinds of different stuff listed on it. And again, it's much like Mercari. You don't know if the people you're dealing with are coin dealers or if it's just some guy selling coins out of his thing. You might get good stuff, you might not. But I did see a JFK gold plated, I believe, coin. It looked like a bicentennial one. They said it was gold, so I'm pretty sure it was plated. $500. I'm like, there's no way. Anybody pays $500 for a JFK bicentennial 50-cent piece is not done the research. And gold plating in general does not add any value to your coins. Now, another place I don't really recommend is Wish.com. They're much like Esty in that, in Mercari, you really don't know what you're going to get when you go on these sites to buy something. You don't know how reasonable the people you're buying from. You could get a good coin and you could get garbage. You don't know. And you may or may not get what the picture is. So if someone, let's say they had this and they called it a gold plated silver bar and they put a price on it, $50. It's too much. Right now, a gold plated bar like this, maybe 25. I wouldn't suggest any more. It's 1 ounce, 3/9 gold, or not gold, but silver with gold plating on it. And truth be known, when my dealer had this, he had it with a bunch of 1 ounce round coins, right? Generics, not buffaloes, but other designs. Anyway, he had it for a few weeks and he had one bar in there, and this is the only one. No one bought it. So I ended up buying it just because I wanted it. In fact, it's my only 1 ounce silver bar. So apparently there's 50 of these too, because this is America the Beautiful. And it's 1 troy ounce, 3/9. Anyway, that's kind of my list. Now, like I said about auction sites, I used to go on this one, it's Pristine Auction, never won a single bid. Every time I bid something to what I'd look at my recent coin price spot guide and kind of judge how much I was willing to maybe pay for, because I was bidding on graded standing Liberty quarters that were mint state something or another. They weren't. These were high dollar items. They would have been at least $150 to or $160 to win the bid. Well, I'd put in a bid, $160, and it promptly got overbid. And sometimes they'd sell $50, $60 higher than what I thought is even worth. I looked at a few others, like a Mercury dime that was graded, a high mint state one. It went way above what it probably should have too. Anyway, that's kind of my scam alert video. These people, like I said, you don't know what kind of website, who you're dealing with on these. You'd have to contact the sellers first, and you have to see if they have their own store and maybe even an 800 number for customer service. If they don't have a phone number listed, and they don't have a website, and they don't have a store, and they're just selling through Mercari, the SD or Wish, good luck. I wouldn't buy from them. I buy most of my stuff from local shops. There's at least 3 guys in town that sell coins, and I don't buy much of nothing online, really. I do buy a few things, but it ain't very often. Anyway, that's my video. And, good luck. And when you do decide to do any buying of coins, you need to research what you're buying, so you know the approximate value of, say, standing Liberty quarters like these. You know how much they're approximately worth, so you don't end up going in and someone says, yeah, I got this one, and say something like $20, and you think, well, it's pretty old, and you don't know. They're not worth. Not too many of these that are worn, average circulation, are worth $20. In fact, these 3 are dateless, and I got them for $4 a piece, or $12 for all 3 of them. Anyway, that's my video.